Hello my fellow YouTubers, today is January 23rd, roughly 4:12 a.m. Denver time. Today's tip of the day is to read the rest of the story. Is Wuhan quarantined? No, it is not quarantined. Believe me, if it was quarantine, we'd be seeing film footage and pictures and videos of the military running all over the place. And if we were not seeing that, it would mean they had shut down the internet, thus YouTube, and we would not be seeing nothing. Then we could all, cry foul and make some more videos. Anyway, Wuhan has not been quarantined. Police and military at the train station, yes. That's probably more to prevent riots than anything else because people are trying to get on trains and get out of town. Or just go to work and go visit a family member. Out-of-town flights, trains, subways, ferries, and long-distance shuttle buses shut down, yes. Driving out, riding a bicycle out, walking on foot, yes, you can still do that. Wuhan has not been quarantined. Are they trying to restrict travel? Obviously. Is it too late for all that? Yes, it is. You truthers are you retards. Food vendors are jacking people. They specified fresh produce vendors are jacking people. Of course they're gonna. And if they keep this up, that might even get out of hand. You might have some riots. People pissed off. These people jacking food, just like here in this country during hurricanes and all that. They want to jack the prices on the gas and everything else. Big question. Should Wuhan have been quarantined? I'm talking about bringing out the Chinese military, shutting that city down of, they say, 11 million people. As soon as the first person died of a confirmed case of coronavirus, should it have been shut down? As soon as they detected it, a couple people, should they have shut that place down and actually quarantined it with the military? And before you answer that, because most people, it's easy to answer a question when it's in another country. If that happened here in New York or LA or Chicago or something like that, would you be so quick to say, yes, quarantine the city and shut it all down? 17 dead, 70 sick, and automatically the sick number is way under. They know that. They can't do anything about it because how many people are not going to the hospital? How many people don't want to go because they don't want to get stuck there? They don't want to be told they have the coronavirus, or they just don't want to go because they're just sick and they don't want to deal with a hospital. Oh, like a whole lot of us do. I think it was 77, I didn't write it down, but the average age of these people is 75. And they're listing and they're telling people how it's just factual, and it's the same case with any common flu that goes around every year. These people that die are usually older, have some sort of underlying disease, immune deficiency, and like they list in some of these people, kidney disease and alcoholics and just some other stuff. It's sad to say, but that happens. I'm sorry, it sucks. You don't want to go through. I don't want to. Matter of fact, a few weeks ago, I was laid up in bed all day for some stomach virus that was going around here around Denver. Man, I never felt that weak in my life. This is a quote. Listen to this. What do you think of this? It was a somewhat reassuring sign that the majority of fatal cases are elderly and or have a chronic disease that would increase their susceptibility to infectious diseases. This is from a Dr. Ian Lipkin, epidemiologist, Mailman School of Public Health at Columbia University in New York. No, that is not a heartless or cold-blooded statement. That's fact. He's just stating a fact. Because in a way it is reassuring, because if we just killed, no matter of fact, we haven't heard nothing about children or babies dying in any of all this. Maybe they have, but they haven't said. But you got to look at that. That's factual. It's reassuring, because if it was killing everybody at any age and in perfect health, then we would seriously have a problem. Read the articles. As a matter of fact, this is from New York Times, but I read 3 of them, and they were all, repeating the same thing that they've all been told. Residents are going to hospitals, giving medicine, and told to go home. Their hospitals are obviously overwhelmed, as it would be here if that happened here, and most of the cases are obviously there in Wuhan. A lot of the people there, if you read the articles, are claiming they're not even taking their temperatures. They're just so overwhelmed because everybody, and kind of understandably, even with just a sniffle, is going to the hospital. But Has Wuhan been quarantined? No, it has not. Are they trying to restrict the travel? Yes. Day late and dollar short for that. And on a bigger note, if supposedly, and we're going to say this guy in Seattle does have it, they said he has pneumonia, and I've seen nothing that says they've confirmed it in blood tests, but let's say he does have that coronavirus. Don't panic, we're all not going to die. If it starts spreading, the number one thing you want to do, whether it's a family, a friend, or a neighbor, or co-worker, make sure they wear a mask. Everybody wash your damn hands all day long, and don't touch your face. That's the worst thing you can do. Is your touching crap all day. In between washing your hands, don't go touching your face. And as an ex-smoker, I know I probably got things, from smoking cigarettes and having my fingers right up there on my lips. Anyway, so if it does start, like we have 3 elderly residents in 2 different rooms that have stayed here and do weekly rates and were here before the wife and I started working here. We have plenty of gloves here that we use for house cleaning, and if it starts to spread, we're going to get them face masks. Now, you can only do what you can do and give people shit, and if they use it or not, it's up to them. But if it starts spreading around here, elderly people, your neighbor, go to your local elderly housing area, and if you can pitch in and help them, buy them a box of masks for $10. They get $9 for a box of 10 at Walgreens here for the surgical mask, which is what I would get. Don't panic. This is not going to be a pandemic. It's not even widespread nearly enough to be called a global health emergency thing by the WHO, and they know that because there's only 1 or 2 cases in 6 or 7 different countries. Anyway, don't freak out and see how long it takes this thing to upload. I'm at 7 minutes, so it's probably going to take 24 hours again. Anyway, see you later. Bye.